who was with the Bobcats, or at the helm of the Bobcats, for about 11 years. Talk a little bit about how some of the things that are going to carry over from the Meredith era and some of the things that are a little different under Eric Collier.
Well, Bill and I are a lot alike in a lot of ways, but again, when it comes to football, we're different in some ways too. The way we handle kids is pretty similar. Program-wise, that'll change just a little bit. What I mean by that is we're trying to get our boost club off the ground and get that going. It's going really well. But overall, most coaches are going to run a program very similar to each other.
Coach, you were defense coordinator at Theodore for the last 4 seasons. Let's talk about that side of the ball a little bit. How is that philosophy going to carry over from previous seasons?
It won't change much. I'm a 4-3 guy. I've been a 4-3 guy all my life. Not going to change a whole bunch. Got some guys that's come in. Kendall Goodman's come in from Blunt. He's been really helpful. And also some of the guys that's been there has grown. So as your staff grows, you got the ability to go out and do a little more. Now, we don't do a whole bunch, but we'll mix in a few wrinkles here and there. So overall, we'll still be a 4-3 team. But again, there'll be a couple different little wrinkles.
And Coach, you've had a few guys who are going to change sides of the ball this year, and probably none of those changes have been more important than your quarterback. Talk about that position a little bit and handing the reins over to Jamie Mosley.
Absolutely. When you start talking about your ball club, first thing you do is you got to identify who your quarterback is and make sure that's the type of kid you want running your program, because he is your voice. He's your guy. And Jamie's that type of kid. Again, when we first started, as soon as I took over, we had 6 kids come in the quarterback spot, and we worked them for probably 3 months. And honestly, I didn't look at how far they threw it or how fast they ran. I looked at what our team did. That our team followed that guy, and that's huge. When you start talking about your quarterback, if the team don't follow that guy, you got a problem. And the biggest thing I noticed with Jamie is Jamie threw the ball pretty good. Jamie ran the ball pretty good. But the bottom line is this: our kids believe in Jamie Mosley, and I believe in Jamie, and that's why Jamie's the guy.
Of course, Jamie mentioned earlier when he was on the podium at Media Days of how he learned a lot of leadership from watching his older brother CJ, who of course went on to be a star linebacker at Alabama.
Right.
Do you see some traits carrying through there from big to little brother?
Yeah. No, be honest with you. Jamie is totally different. He really is. CJ and I would sit in the video room for an hour, and we might groan each other. Hey, you see that? Or hey, you see that? Yeah, Coach, I see that. Jamie's really vocal. CJ's he's a great ball player, and he's a good leader. But again, CJ, even in Alabama, CJ's not a really vocal guy that's going to go out there and do the hollering and screaming, getting guys lined up. And Jamie said on the podium, CJ leads by example. And Jamie does that too, but I'll tell you, Jamie's also a vocal kid. Jamie does not mind stepping in and having an issue with the kid. He really doesn't. He knows his boundaries. But honestly, Jamie's a good little leader, and I look back, and it's because he watched CJ so many years, and he's been around ball so many years, he's realized, I can do this. He's got a little more confidence. When you're the older brother, you don't really have nobody to follow. So that's what's helped Jamie is he's been able to sit back and watch CJ grow, and the thing he got out of it is, I know all the ins and outs, but I can also be vocal.
Coach, you're very outspoken about your faith and how important that is to not just your career, but also your football program. Yeah. Talk a little bit about how that impacted your decision to take this head coaching job and how that's ingrained into your Bobcat football program.
It is. I'll be honest with you guys. Nothing means more to me than that. It really doesn't. I get emotional when I talk about it. I wouldn't have took the job if I wouldn't have a chance to stand in front of them kids and talk to them about the Lord. And that means a lot. It really does. When you can stand in front of kids and you can talk to them about their salvation, and you can see kids change, the scoreboard don't mean nothing. Really doesn't. Sure, I want to win every ball game, and we're going to work our butt off trying to make sure we all win every ball game. But when you see kids change and you change a young man's life, that's enough. It really is.
Coach, you open at Baldwin County this year. Mm-hmm. What one unit or maybe one part of your ball club are you really going to be looking for the most out of? Maybe it's the most improvement, maybe it's the part of the game that you really have to improve on the most to see that you're successful in that opener.
Right. I'm a little concerned, not concerned. The thing that stands out to me is we got to make sure defensively we're gelling as a unit and we're playing as a unit. Not that we hadn't, you know, the one thing that I didn't see us do last year is we was not as physical as we've been, and we wasn't as fast as we've been. And I don't think that's a kid problem. I just, you know, we wasn't quite as athletic. So the biggest thing we did is we got our butt in the weight room, and we've really spent our time in that weight room. And the kids have responded. They've put on that extra 15 pounds, and they're running a little bit faster. So I'm anxious to see that. I saw it in the spring game. I saw us make plays that we didn't make last year. So that was good to see. But, you know, I look at us offensively, and we got some players over there. I think we're going to be okay. Al Ernest runs our offense. Al does a great job. He's a good Christian man. So I don't worry much about the offense. I just want to make sure when we take the field, people know we're going to be physical, and they know we're going to run to the football. That's my trademark. I want to make sure when you watch us on film, you know we're going to run to the football and we're going to be physical doing it.
That's been our Theodore Bobcat preview from first-year head coach Eric Collier. Good luck this fall, Coach.
Thank you.